Cream. Welcome, gamers, back to episode 5.
Can't fucking steal my intro. How dare you?
Episode 5
I will
of
sue
the
you.
Age of Stars.
This is America, and I can too.
And then Krispy Kreme sues.
How is it going, gamers? Yo, can I get sponsored by Krispy Kreme? That'd be fucking amazing.
Yo,
Krispy Kreme doesn't give
Really?
a shit.
let's go.
Yeah, we're
You
live.
could have said.
Sylvia, how long have you known me?
Touche.
And how many times have I actually announced when I was about to go live, other than the fact that
Never.
you are now hearing the fact that I am doing the intro?
Alright.
But I'm always ready to go
You
live.
wanna know something fucking cool?
Put out tweets.
I mean, you had when I was going to get that beer.
You want to see something cool, Kay?
Sure. Oh, thank you for 15 months. Holy shit, Gamer.
Dire Nomad
Look how
has
cool.
held off the CPC for 15 months.
Thank you for
Yo,
being a
look
traitor
how
to your
cool.
organization for 15 months.
Yippee!
Sleeper cell.
Sleeper cell.
So, welcome back to episode 5 of the Age of Titans. I might sound a bit weird tonight. You might hear some lack of me speaking sometimes. And I might not be able to do as many voices, and that's because I have a mad cough due to a particularly spicy Louisiana person that I drank earlier today.
You drank a person?
You drank a person?
Oh yeah, no, like we've had a lot of talks, like I think specifically with Nomad on this, on what the different like flavors of people's blood tastes like, and people from Louisiana are spicy.
We've done testing.
Oh,
and
I
confirmed.
get it, because they're a vampire.
Can we ban Sylvia?
Ah.
Stop breaking character, Sylvia. God.
I drink people, though, vampire or not. That's a crime.
Okay, and I'm ungovernable.
I mean, to
I
be
mean,
fair,
at least go to
Louisiana
a
barely
blood
has
bank and
laws.
take some blood that's already out of a body.
So
Also
instead of
illegal.
just one person, you want me to rob a bank and inconvenience a lot of people? Damn.
Yes. They're in the bag. If they didn't want you to eat them, why would they bag it like a bag of Fritos?
I mean, yeah, but it's not fresh.
It's like a Capri Sun.
Oh,
Lily_Amber has held off the
delicious,
CPC
bloody
for
Capri
14
Sun.
months.
Hello,
Kodako
Lily,
dance,
thank you
Kodako
for-
dance, Kodako dance,
I'll
Kodako
do it
Thank you for
because
14
Kay is
months.
dying. Hi, Lily Amber. Thank you for subscribing with Tier 1 for 14 months. There's some beautiful dances. Thank you.
I'm pretty certain, Sylvia, this is actually their second channel.
What?
I'm pretty certain.
Wait, who's second channel?
Sylvia's.
Oh.
Thanks,
Shaper Gossamer
Shaper
has held off
Gossamer
the CPC
for the-
for 14 months.
Shut the fuck up! Stop thanking my subs for me! Thank you, Shaper,
Hey,
for
hey,
You're
so-
dying, Kay! I'm doing your
We're all
job.
dying.
Don't worry, guys. I got it.
Oh,
I got
thanks
it.
for the
I
hype
just-
train, guys.
I have a
Yo,
blanket
Wait,
statement
wait,
for
hold
all
on, what the
of
fuck? Why do we have a hype train? We just started.
Hype
no.
train, hype
Hype
train,
train.
No, 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 all of you stop this. No, no one's allowed to gift any more subs.
Keep doing
Give
it. Keep doing it,
10
gamers. Don't listen to
bits.
them. You're not subs because you're subs. You're doms because you're subs. Dominate the streamer.
Wait, what?
What?
Do it.
Wait, what?
Don't listen
No.
to them.
Thank you for 5 bits, Lily. Ah.
Bottoms rise up.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up. Bottom.
So, anyway, last time on Yulon 8.
So,
Last time on Age of Yulon, I was a bear.
Thank you for more bits, Lily.
I was gay.
Are you trying to like just very slowly inch the bar up to 100% with like individual bits? No, I don't believe that.
Biddies and bodies.
Anyway,
Good, Anakin. Now kill him.
let your anger consume you. Last time, if I can get through this, the party had touched down on where was the world? Cadidus. The party had touched down on Cadidus after taking a contract from the Bearers of the Seed, a group from the Feywilds that were attempting to plant a new bridge tree. These bridge trees allow them to create new portals into the Feywilds. And so they had hired the party to go check out the planet Cadidus and see if it was a fit location to plant the seed, and if so, to find them and chart them a good location for them to head to. The party, upon landing on Cadidus, found it populated. Oh my god. Found it populated by large, ancient creatures, as well as one very infamous god.
Dinosaurs.
And
You good?
shut up. This is one
Here, let me take
very
care of the
infamous
recap.
god. Sure, you know what? You guys can recap it.
All right, gamers, entertainers, and explainers, welcome to another Age of Titans campaign. It's me, your boy, Krim, back at it again at the Krispy Kremes because I am original while our DM is not. Last time on our little session here,
What?
Last time on our little session here, we landed on this totally tubular planet that had all sorts of critters and goths and goofs on it. Specifically, dinosaurs from the Cretaceous or the Jurassic. I don't know. I only watched Jurassic Park. After we touched down on the planet, we summarily touched down on the dinosaurs to get them up out of our way and to do what every good American does, get oil.
For context, all of the dinosaurs from this planet are from the Cretaceous.
Wonderful. Now, after we opened up a Cretaceous can of whoop ass on those dinosaurs, we opened up our pod bay doors, and what's there to be seen with our eyes and perceived? That's right, Jesus Christ himself. Except not, it's just some other guy who's not anywhere near as famous. Anyway, this god was like, hey, Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, I want to show you where you can plant that little nut you got. And well, as the nut protectors, we wanted to plant the nut. The god only had one little stipulation, that we had to go ahead and kill some parasites. I'm sorry, save some parasites. It's a bit of a spoiler for what we do later. Traveling through the woods and past Grandma's house, we find the parasites cramped out in an old abandoned ship. We loot the ship for all of its valuables, take the parasites, and burn them in front of their god just to show them that religion is fake. Now,
I forgot the part where we watched an AI die slowly.
It
really just gonna spoil the mood with a death? Now that's not very cat-friendly of you. Thank you. So yeah, somebody else died, I guess. Along with the parasites, and you know, after that, we got back to the ship, and we are charting our next move. So thank you everybody for coming and continuing this wonderful story. And if I find whoever's doing the air horn, I will fight them awake.
I thought it was you.
No.
I flipped Sylvia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't
You're
me.
giggling a little too much.
So, yes. Did you just tap out yourself? No, Surreal. I noticed when Shaper Redeemed had Pat that one of them wasn't turned on, and so I was making sure that they were now all turned on.
Don't worry, gamers. I always show up to the session turned on.
Anyway, so
Go home.
we rejoin our party as they have returned to the Drunken Chariot, their glorious spaceship, carrying the fruits of their labor, some various parts, some loot, and a pretty destroyed, old, and now charred remains of an android.
Yippee! All right.
Hooray.
Here is the...
Hell yeah.
That's mildly morbid.
Yeah, fuck you. I do it anyway. you put the X on him.
Well, yeah, he's dead.
Oh my
Got a
god.
point.
Am I as you are, as you see the rest of the party, as they come in, and you see Sen toting the remains of this android in, you recognize its general structure. It is an SAAB unit.
I'm gonna drag this guy. How heavy? Oh, I mean, I guess I already was dragging him, so.
It's a couple of pounds.
It's heavy.
I mean, it's
Now I can only
solid.
move in my by dragging her, but okay.
solidly metal, so.
Yeah. I'm gonna take him over to the shop. Bring him over here. As hard as it. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. I do believe we had a little bit of RP during this. Check real quick. Something that was talked about a little bit. I'm assuming this is canon. Yes, no, maybe so.
Sure.
That Maya did tell me that this thing basically can't be revived.
Yes.
As cloud bullshittery, you can upload, you can't come back from the cloud. From what I've heard.
Like a bad iPhone, once it is disconnected from the cloud, it can never be reconnected.
Great. So, Son's gonna go into his bag, take out the motherboard, and present it to Mai. Alright, Mai. Now, seeing the current circumstances, I'm assuming you'd want this.
She stares at it. No.
She looks at it. Why?
Not entirely sure. Call it instinct. Do not wish to touch it.
And then she walks over to the AI and starts checking it for parts that she can use to
What the
fix her own motherboard.
Fuck!
Well, any parts for your own motherboard would be in the motherboard.
Yeah. I'm looking for like some glass that I can use to fix the hole. Because we have the soldering iron.
Why would you use glass?
That would not be glass, my gamer.
Okay, then what would it be?
Silicone.
Well,
okay.
silicone or soldering.
I'm sorry, did you
fucking-
say silicone, Philistine?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, isn't it silicon?
It's both. I've heard.
I
both.
thought you guys were just being American for a second, but
I believe it's pronounced
Yes.
silicon.
like I think that was I thought that was like an aluminium thing.
It
First of all,
is.
nobody
Wait,
says
is it-
aluminium unless they're like pretentious or European, and we don't respect either in this household.
'Cause we
So-
say silicon.
So for
Okay.
for context, Quiver, you would not melt glass with a soldering iron that has way too high of a melting point. You would use a metal with a low melting point, like tin lead, tin silver, and tin copper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna search it to see if there's any tin copper that I can use in its build.
Absolutely. Let's see. What role would I like you to do? Make me an engineering check.
Ooh.
Middle difficulty. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, so you're rummaging around in there, and you're able to pull out a series of thicker grade wiring, uninsulated, that you would be able to melt with the soldering iron.
Okay, perfect. She's then going to rip them out of the AI and walk away like she didn't just do what she just did.
Absolutely.
Seth just looks so perplexed, like, and I thought I was morbid. The fuck was that?
So,
God, that's the equivalent of just reaching in, grabbing someone's intestine, and just like, yoink, mine now.
Put it in my little pocket here.
Yeah.
Or be it for me to talk about somebody else's cultural norms. That is kind of fucked up.
this is useful. I will take it exactly. It's like looting the dead body of your comrade on a battlefield.
God, fucking
Yeah.
white
Yeah,
people.
well,
I
let's
run
see,
up
dude.
and reach into my comrade's dead body, voice in my head.
Inch.
White people be crazy.
What? I take offense. So there you
She
go.
says with the whitest talk sprite on the screen.
Perdóname
Dude,
que...
I can say that about my own race.
I know.
They know better than anyone.
Yeah.
They have experience.
Like, you're actually whiter than me. It's crazy.
Mm. Skin tone matches as well. Like, I'm literally, like, pale as a fucking ghost.
Trying to manage the flag.
So yeah, that happened.
Sorry,
Quiver,
it just fucking...
Okay.
you can
I'm then gonna
add the
take it to
material.
Krim
Yeah.
and ask him to help me fix it.
Krim.
Uh-oh.
Oh, did he just BRB?
Oh no.
No.
Ow, come on! Okay, I guess I'm in suspended animation for a while waiting for that to happen.
So as that's happening, Sen, he's just staring at this robot for a bit. Almost thoughtful, like in deep thought. Hey,
Yes.
does this robot have enough parts to make the thing? The funny thing that I forgot to make?
You're looking at this, and make me an engineering check at advantage.
Advantage, okay.
Oh boy.
Get my engineering chip. Ba-ba-ba-da-da.
Mana.
Ba-da-da-da.
Mana.
And this...
Da-da-na, da-da-na,
Oh.
da-da-na.
Ooh!
Ah,
Oh, wait, I
Sen,
did it twice.
Oh my god. Oh.
No, I think that doesn't count.
you know what? Don't worry about it. Sen, you're looking at this thing. And also this is 5e, so I can give you double advantage if I want to. You're looking at this thing, and your mind is literally taking it apart and putting it back together in a different shape. You think that almost everything you would need is here, and what other parts you might need, you think you can scavenge from like various repair bits on the ship,
Bet.
or they're literally like in your tool bag.
Gotcha. So Sen is gonna like walk up to the thing, give it a nice little sorry about this. He's going to start disassembling the robot and do just that. In the meantime, as well, occasionally as he is building this, I think it takes, let's see how fucking long. I gotta check again. Oh wait, well, I think it takes like 10 minutes to an hour. So
I'll say because you're taking something apart and putting it back together, we'll say it'll take you about an hour to kind of fiddle with it and figure out how to like make the parts work for you, since this is definitely not what they were designed for. At stages, you're having to like take its armor plating and literally heat it and reforge it in small ways. But yeah, so it'll take about an hour.
in the meantime, sometimes, occasionally, you will actually hear a voice. The voice, it's just random bits and like tones and shit like that. Various, because as said, is also messing with the modulator, the voice modulator of the unit. So just keep that in mind.
Can Camilla come check on what Sen's doing during this?
Absolutely. Although I saw some movement. Krim, are you back?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Why do you want to run that first?
Yeah, Amai had walked up to Krim to ask him something, so you guys can go back on that one, and we'll go to Kami afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Krim, I have all the necessary parts to fix part of my motherboard. Would I borrow your skills for it?
Sure, I don't see why not. I did promise to help.
Okay, she hands him a soldering iron, some copper wire, I think it was.
Soft metal, yeah.
Yeah. And she holds her motherboard in front of her, but doesn't actually hand it over.
I will need to hold the piece to attempt to fix it.
She stares at you for an uncomfortable amount of time, not really moving much until eventually she uncurls it from herself and kind of hands it to you.
Thank you kindly. Follow.
He's gonna start going upstairs to the bedding area. He's gonna. I'm assuming this general. How do you ping again? I forget how to ping things.
Hold left click.
What is
Wait, that's right. Here we go. This general area has like a desk.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Krim's going to come up here. He's going to reach to whichever bed is his as he goes, pulling out his pack. And while the soldering iron is very nice and appreciated, he's going to open up his pack of stuff and pull out several bits and baubles of equipment, including his own little personal computer, a little set of goggles that makes his eyes look all beady.
Alrighty, let's get to work.
And then he's going to start working on the motherboard, taking the soft metals, doing a bit of soldering, cleaning it off a bit. Do I have to roll any sort of checks for this?
Yes, roll me a computers check. Hard to difficult.
Computers check? God dang, if only I was good at that.
Well, you asked the wrong person.
Wait, hold on. Where's my character sheet? Where'd it go? Where? I've lost my sheet. Where'd it go? I don't see the little tab.
Oh no.
There it is. I found it.
Okay.
Oh no.
I was just blind. Anyway, you said computers?
Yep.
Yeah, I can roll that, I guess.
Oh,
Jesus.
absolutely. In record time, it takes you maybe like 8 or 9 minutes of work, and you are able to perfectly patch the hole in this motherboard.
After moving at a speed that defies the bear's bulk and with a delicacy that beguiles his sharp predator-like claws, Krim presents the patched-up motherboard to Amai.
That's the best I could
Alright,
do
I'll
with the
draw
parts
a
on
photo.
hand.
She stares at it, stares at you, picks it back up. She blinks once and walks away.
Goodbye.
Not a bad reaction, I suppose.
Krim?
Yeah.
You noticed something with that check when you were fixing the motherboard. Find the right page for this. That hole that was in the motherboard, you actually think you might recognize, at least kind of, what might have made it. It had a very distinct blue kind of star pattern in terms of the flash around the entrance and exit holes of plasma.
He was shot by Kirby. What? I mean, huh? Plasma.
So kind of blue plasma scarring around the hole, but you are able to fix it.
Wonderful. Think about that for a while.
Moving to Kamiya as you head in to check on Centurion.
As what you're seeing right now is essentially Centurion going back and forth constantly between the robot and the desk. Pretty decently fast pacing as he's doing it. All in the meanwhile, he's actually singing a song. But the song in particular doesn't have lyrics.
Oh, I was going to ask for a rendition.
No. I catch me on a good day. What you are hearing is numbers. Hold on a minute. I'm going to be able to get all of them, but essentially the numbers are in order. 2, .718282182, and then it just keeps going on from there with different numbers. As he's doing this, he doesn't seem to notice you, by the way. He's very, very, very into what he's doing right now.
Him.
Nothing.
Hit him.
He gets a visible jump. Oh, hey!
Not interrupting anything, am I?
No, not really. What's up?
I just saw you working over here. I was on my way up, and
You see...
what you working on?
You see Sen holding the head of the robot. Nothing. It looks like I know what this looks like, but how do I put it? I'm just gonna come to you straight. I'm making an AI essentially.
Oh,
It's gonna be able to help us with any kind of world, really. Able to scan environments, stuff like that, you know.
sassy not good enough for you then?
I am highly
Sassy-
offended. JK.
Sassy. Oh. Sassy's plenty of fine for in-ship stuff, but out-of-ship scans beyond where we place the ship? Not really. Also, Sassy can't hold a gun.
I could if you uploaded me to your new friend there.
I never really thought about that, to be honest.
Physical sassy?
Some portable sassy.
Sassy bot?
I am compatible with most forms of autonomous drones.
Yeah. Would you be able to do both? Is that a possibility? Or do you have
Yes.
to be replugged? Okay, fuck. Yeah, I suppose I could. I'll have to refit the code a little bit, just to keep you a little bit more secure, but...
See,
Yeah.
I don't know how this works, right? Because we used to have like on larger ships, it would all the worker drones would be connected to the ship AI. Is it it's copies of the original AI, or is it the AI controlling the drones all linked?
That entirely depends, Miss Holtz. In some situations, cheaper AI are used in which they are clones. For more expensive ships, a more powerful AI is able to control the ship and drones wirelessly. But there is a limit to what we are able to control at once. So sometimes multiple AIs are purchased for this.
Nice. You know, we used to have an AI that controlled our home. It was very fun. Because you'd
Really?
just be like, Jeeves, open the blinds, or like, Jeeves, clean the floor, and it's like, you know, it happens.
You just... This thing was your slave, basically?
No!
No, kind of.
I mean-
no.
AI can't.
How sophisticated
It's
was it?
complicated. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, the speech pattern recognition is close to, you know, sentient, but that's just what you get when you go for high-end stuff.
There is an important distinction between AI like myself and AI like MI and that Saab unit.
He gets it.
Sentience.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, this AI I'm making, which, I mean, in a way, I'd probably have to scrap it at this rate, considering that I could probably use Sassy here. With the modification, it'll be just behind sentience, able to understand speech recognition, excluding, but not limited to, small ounces of sarcasm, shit like that. Able to understand jokes, yada yada. But that's about it. It's able to do a lot of things. but it ain't truly sentient, if that makes sense.
So you've got one that you're going to upload, or are you going to do a fresh fight?
I'm probably just going to use Sassy then.
Right.
Originally, I would just have to modify it a little bit just so Sassy could. I feel like Sassy already kind of knows it at this rate. Come to think about it. Yeah, sure. If you don't, fuck it. So you're gonna go up to the command strip. Yeah. Scooch past Amai here. I don't know what Amai's doing. Hello, Amai.
She's just holding her motherboard to her
behind.
chest. Not really doing anything.
Remind
Hey,
us,
Amy.
what damage is still on the motherboard?
Damaged resistors. Missing connectors.
You good there, Amai?
Not sure.
She kinda holds out her motherboard now, slightly less damaged.
Oh.
And then she holds it back to her chest.
Yeah, you can distinctly see that there's a patch over the hole that was once there.
It's not bad
Well,
work.
I'm sure we'll get it fixed, right?
Yes, that is the goal.
Did you do that?
Krim.
Not for nothing. I'm surprised without opposable thumbs he was able to do that. Huh? Good on him. Okay. If you excuse me real quick, I gotta go around you real quick. Yeah. Yeah.
She doesn't move.
Well, you
he's like trying to squeeze by and it's like really hard.
Yeah,
Well, you
she's
do
just
that.
watching him do it.
Well, you do that. I've got to work out how the hell we're going to work around not bringing an egg back.
Huh? Yeah.
Well, the whole thing was we bring an egg back off-world, and we get sent location for a safe place to put the seed for the people we're working for.
Yeah.
What's their name?
The bearers of the
Alexadem?
seed. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Alexandem.
Alexandem.
Mhm.
That was the idea, but we don't have an egg, so we don't have the coordinates to give to Alexandem.
I'm sure you could probably go back real quick and grab the what's left of those those dinosaurs that we caught. There might be some still in there.
Yeah, well, I worry about this one trying to destroy it after what they saw. So,
Are you referring to Mai?
yes.
Are you pointing to her?
Yes.
Okay, she's staring at your finger now.
I mean, am I wrong?
You can always use a jar, I feel.
Are you speaking to me directly?
No. Indirectly. It's like, I'm gesturing towards you. But never mind.
She blinks once and keeps looking at you.
Would you be would you be okay if we brought on one of the eggs if it was sealed safely?
What purpose would we have for that egg?
To take it off world so we can get the coordinates so we can finish the job and get 40,000 credits. I feel like that's a point that people are kind of brushing over here. Is we're getting paid
She blinks once.
and we need funds.
With the money, we can possibly help repair your motherboard.
Hmm?
As he says, as he's going in there.
She makes like a continuous whirring sound.
Like a microwave?
It's like a GPU. It's
Yeah, basically. That's the sound you're hearing right now.
Jesus.
As Amai is making this decision, a crackle comes over the intercom system.
How?
Okay. What are we talking about in there, gang?
Your mother.
Wonderful. I never knew my mother, but I'm so glad you are familiar with her. Great. Just real quick, I thought the decision to burninate the parasites was to protect life off this world from them.
Well, look, what I'm saying is the dude out there wouldn't know what happened to the egg if we take it off the world. So we
Is
do
he not a
that.
god?
God doesn't mean omniscient.
Not saying it means omniscient, but I am saying it might know if we lie to its face.
Well, that's why it helps that I'm very good at lying. So
are.
we say we. Well, I mean, look. If my intentions
Lie to me
were
right
we
now.
Okay. Do I have to roll a bluff check for this?
Yes.
I don't think it works like that.
Okay, I will tell you 2 truths and 1 lie. Krim. Okay. I was arrested for eco-terrorism.
Okay.
I get a stipend throughout the week that I don't tell you guys about. And I don't have a middle name.
Okay. Now, do they have to roll a check for that, or does Krim have to?
Yeah.
try
Bluff versus. What is it?
Charisma?
No, it wouldn't be
No.
a straight charisma check. It would be a
Oh,
skill.
sense motive.
Yeah, sense motive. Bluff versus sense
Alright.
motive.
I have expertise, so that's an extra 1d6, right, for bluff.
Isn't that just a thing you add?
No, that's just a thing you add.
Yeah. It should just be on your thing. It should be a part of, like, when you roll it, it should have all your little additives.
Oh.
Does it?
Yeah, like you check.
No.
Check. Here, do a little test roll.
Yeah, dude.
Pray that's not the 20. So let's see. It says
25.
120 plus 7 equals 18 plus 7.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a +6. It's a +6 that you just add.
Is it a +6?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Because I have 1d6 on my notes.
This is
some reason.
where does your expertise come from? Where does that d6 come from?
It comes from.
Yeah, if you check trained and CS under the little I on the character sheet, it just adds a +6.
Right, but trained and expertise is not the same thing.
Yeah, but character skill, it says to just click trained because it's supposed to give you a 6, but it doesn't.
Oh.
Trained is only if it's a class feature. If expertise, they're specifically saying expertise.
Like-
I think.
Is expertise? Where does expertise come from?
Yeah, is that a different thing from it just being a class skill?
Expertise
Take it
count.
Expertise talent.
Starting,
expertise.
so your skill
Is it
expertise.
this? No, it's not. It's just. Yeah, it is. Just a
Okay, I was
skill
wrong. I
expertise.
was wrong.
I get an expertise with sense motive and one other skill from the list. As long as I have one resolve point, whenever you use the skill, you can also add your expertise bonus to it. At first level, it's 1d6.
Okay.
Okay, so if you want to use a resolve point, you can add a d6 to it.
Yes. Well, no. It doesn't say that.
You just said
does it
as
say
long
that
as
I
you
have
have
to
a
use-
It says as long as you have. It doesn't say spend a resolve point.
It would say spend if I needed to spend one.
You're talking about true expertise, right? Or no, you guys no that you guys are not that level. Hold on, I'm sorry.
It's my envoy expertise.
I have to change mode or having ranks.
As long as you have
So if
one
have a rank
point remaining, you. Wait, hold on. When attempting a sense motive or wait, hold on, I need to fucking zoom in because I can't read this shit.
I get it with sense motive by default, and then I pick another skill, so I pick bluff.
I will say, right now we can do all this to,
Okay.
to figure out how this works in the future. But I don't think they're gonna need the D6. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now.
Okay, I'm just gonna add the d6 for the hell of it. So 25 plus
31.
Cool,
It
gamer.
was a 6.
Oh my
Cool, gamer.
god.
Oh, look at that. Imagine.
Grim, every single word,
Shocking.
every single word that Kamiya just said is the epitome of the truth.
All right, so you may be
Oh, hello.
okay at lying.
Hello, Raiders. Hello,
is storming
Havoc.
the party crypt with 1 Crusaders.
Welcome to the stream, Raiders. I am a bear.
Welcome, everybody. Hello, Havoc. Hope you had a good stream. Hello, my name is Gabriel Artemia, your undead dungeon master for the evening. Been sci-fi trainer rolling? Hell yeah. What were you playing, Havoc? Tell us all about it. Hey, do we got any mods in chat? We do not.
We don't need
I
mods.
could have plot no.
We don't need mods. If you're ungovernable, let them all be ungovernable.
Ah, you were doing art? Hell yeah.
Hell.
But yeah, so it's a 31 to a 1.
Yikes.
Oof. Yeah. Everything Kami just said is the
after Sen uses his or plugs in his thing, his custom rig to take out, or I guess a copy of Sassy. He's gonna come back.
You
All right.
you walk into the
Oh.
cockpit, and you already see like a little like basically a futuristic USB drive is sticking out with like a green light flashing on it really slowly.
Yee. So he is gonna take out his custom rig to be able to USB boop, plug it in.
No, like there's a thing for you to take out.
Oh, it's just already there. Okay,
Yeah, there's like a
I'm gonna
drive there.
Yoink.
Yeah.
That's fine. Thank you, Sassy.
Of course.
I want to come back. All right, do me. I want to do it. I want to play this game. It could be one of our little games that we talked about.
Well, you just heard the 3. Which do you think is a lie?
Wait, Krim,
No,
why'd you
this
make a
is-
sleight of hand check?
Oh, wait, did I make a sleight of hand
You
check?
made a sleight of hand
Yeah.
check.
Oh,
Sucks
my
to
bad.
be you.
Is it the same modifier though?
Sense bonus.
It is.
All right.
I wasn't
So-
going to pass it regardless without a natural 20.
So yeah, you can also make a sense motive check if you want, Sen. Against a 31.
Fuck.
No.
I too will do one, because this will go well.
That one, please. Oh. Whoop. Why did you get better
None
the
of
best
you can
guess.
tell. Kamiya is like a solid blank expression.
You get
She's
a lie.
even more unreadable than Amai.
Okay, I admit you're okay at lying. Still, why run the bluff when we can just scan the planet ourselves? Are you that afraid of going back out there?
Because
I
it
am.
would take forever.
We don't have enough fuel to scan the whole planet and be back. I don't
Mm.
think so, at least.
Plus, the guy said that if we did the job, he'd also help us find fuel. So, I believe,
Ship
right?
also needs repairs.
You still have not loaded in the fuel that you found yet.
Oh yeah, load in the fuel.
Who are you telling
Oh,
this?
right. Krim Krim rises from his work and puts away the holographic image that he was looking at of the motherboard with the star-shaped hole in it, and he goes over to the canister of fuel, and he goes to where he definitely knows he should be to load the fuel, which is right or in this general vicinity. Just gonna come out a little bit more. He's not there yet. He's still walking right over here, I think.
Yeah, you head in there, and you do see that there is indeed a fill point. And
For
as
fuel,
you
right?
what?
For fuel, right?
Yes,
Okay.
there's also a fill point for water, coincidentally.
Oh, well, good thing I brought the water tube with me as well. I just didn't mention it.
And as you begin pouring the fuel into the intake, you see that it's like solid black with little white motes in it that almost looks like, the night sky.
Will?
And
That shit's mine.
That shit.
as you do, you see the fuel gauge rise staggeringly fast.
He is also going to put the water in the other thing while he's down there.
Did you repair it? Did we repair that?
We dumped it.
Yeah, they ejected the shit.
Yeah. We just dropped a bioweapon out in the middle of space, which I'm 100% sure will never come back to bite us. Space is super empty. The chance of that hitting anything is like 0. So, we're fine.
Yeah.
Life support system recharged.
Holy
Fuel
shit!
system 174%.
Jeez, fuck.
What? That's mathematically impossible.
It is.
Percentage is
Most
based
things
on
come-
using diesel.
Okay.
Also,
You're a great
tremendous-
liar, Camps, but you're not a great
Hey,
at math.
hey. I didn't see you get a private education.
Well, seems like
Sorry, that seemed really. That seemed more mean than I intended it to be. I apologize.
on the ship.
Says
Really,
just
winning us
cocks his
over
head
here.
back. Fuck.
Hey, Krim, what's your passive perception?
Fuck if I know. Why would I know that?
10 plus your perception score.
10 plus my perception score? God, you want me to do math? 15.
Okay, thank you.
Well,
What?
you're welcome.
I'm gonna come back downstairs to go do my thing. I'm gonna go do I put Sassy in the robot.
Hey, Sen, what's your passive?
What's my passive? Let's see. You said it was perception.
10 plus perception, yes.
Perception. Huh. 10.
Okay.
Oh well.
You go and you plug in the drive into your new partially finished device.
I look to the left and just see a Vi just staring at me. What is Jesus? Hi.
She says nothing.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Do you need anything?
No.
Okay then. Let's just look back over.
And Krim exits now from the fuel station. Well, it seems the tanks are filled and the water reservoir is resupplied. And you two having a moment?
No.
Huh? Wait, you know? I'm surprised you knew that. No. I'm confused myself. That's
I
fine.
am
It's whatever.
observing.
Ooh, what are we observing? And then Krim gets uncomfortably close to him. What are we observing?
Guys, please. Please. I need a little space to work.
Are you sure I can help?
No, please. You wouldn't be able to understand the code.
I'm quite good with machines.
I promise you, you would not understand the code.
Can he run a check real quick to see if he understands?
See, the only reason why I say that is because it literally says on the thing, you are not able. Like, let's see, product of your own genius, far more advanced and complicated than any
know what?
available for sale consumers.
Sure, Krim.
Only you know the secrets.
Make me a computers check, impossible difficulty.
Yes, thank you. That's all I ask.
Holy-
No.
Krim looks at it. It is code.
Damn, what is that, JavaScript?
You sure you want to double check to make sure it's not a Python?
Yeah, let me double check. Are you coding in C++?
Yes.
My
How'd you
god.
know?
Krim looks at you with a not disgust, but not approval. Are you coding in Vex, my man?
It's C++. Could be worse. I could be doing it in Lua.
Now you're coding in the fucking high school trainer program Vex.
Oh God, Vex.
Assembly.
I mean-
Shaper.
Unironically, Vex was used to make like little simple machines, specifically things that would move with wheels, and this is a drone.
It is a drone, but it's also able to do a lot of things.
Are you saying that Vex can do a lot of things, Rose? Sounds like you didn't pass the
No.
class.
Could you use Vex to program an artillery piece? To
I
fire?
mean, maybe
Listen, with
accurately.
enough, with
Accurately,
enough with enough repurposed sheet metal and those little fucking circuits they give you, anything is possible.
Jesus Christ.
I just want to say, for some reason, for some of my class skills, I hadn't had trained tick as well. So that 31 that I got for the bluff check, yeah, that's meant to be a 34.
Good job,
We're
I'm a
already
bit of an
dead.
idiot.
We're already dead.
gang. Unironically, though, I'm pretty sure the T-shirt cannon we had back in high school was coded in Vex. So I mean,
Nice shot.
what is a cannon? What is an artillery piece but a larger T-shirt cannon?
A lot more than that.
Yo, I want to show up at a school with like a repurposed mortar that I've turned into a t-shirt can.
Okay, maybe reword your words a little bit nicer so that way you don't get arrested.
I want to show up to the local
I have
elementary
said
school
much
with a
worse
mortar.
things on stream. This is America. No one cares.
I'm going up the street to the elementary school with my mortar because those children are trained to dodge gunfire now, so it'll be fine.
Moving on.
what the fuck?
Moving
I
on.
had-
So you guys are building a drone.
Yes. He's gonna look back, plug Sassy in, do a little bit more of the labor work, and then he's like, "All right, this should be good."
Hey,
Question
Kamiya
mark?
and Imai, what are your passive perceptions?
10.
Ah, shit.
If I have the highest
Passive-
perception in this group,
What
I'm
is where's that again?
It's 10
As
plus your
percent-
perception score.
10 plus perception.
Perception
19.
score modifier.
19. Damn.
Yeah, I have a 9 in perception.
Question: is it the modifier or is it the score?
The modifier.
Okay, 17.
Well, yeah, Kamiya, you see this.
Oh, wow.
Actually, Imai, you do too with a 17. Kamiya, as you're going down the ladder here, and you look up, you see something moving under the couch here.
God.
Yes, little liar.
What?
Emai's looking at it directly.
First of all, Krim, rude. Second of all, there's something under the couch.
It appears to
what
be
is it,
moving towards the baby.
baby?
The fucking.
Uh,
Oh my
the
god,
dino.
it's a parasite! Save the Rex! And
What?
Kamiya leaps forward to try and get the Rex in safety. As
You
sort of like an
leap-
impulsive.
You fucking book it, leap over the couch, and are in the way as it lunges forward.
Oh shit!
And you now have a about 3 foot long worm attached to your forearm
What the fuck?
as it is biting you.
Sen is immediately going to try to rush over.
Hold on. Krim is gonna put a paw forward. Hold on.
What do you mean? Hold on.
Hold on!
Well, you wanted to keep one. You have one.
I'm not gonna let them get fucking infected and waste away, you cocksucker. Now let me move.
As far as we know, they only infect egg-laying species.
Can I push him out of the way?
Get
Let
a
me-
jaw!
That's what I'm saying. We shouldn't just rip it off. You might ruin it.
Get a jaw!
Do you have?
Emai goes to get a jar from the spice cabinet that is now,
you go.
you know, partially empty.
Krim's
Now is
going
not the
to-
time for semantics!
Crim's going to approach. Now be calm. We don't want to we don't want to hurt the parasite.
Be calm! Be calm! Krim, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a 3-foot worm in my arm!
So, Kamiya, in this time, you take 1 point of direct health damage. And
I might give you the
shit.
jar, so I don't want it to attach to you.
I need to find the page that this is on. Shit.
Hold on, I can list my health, can't I? Hold on. Modifier.
Damn, I cannot remember.
Wait, is
what
it the
page-
green one?
Actually have 1 HP, you just die instantly.
I don't. I don't know. Which one do I put my health in? Is it the green, red, or blue?
What?
Should I put it? In?
If you're talking about the
You're-
bars, then that doesn't matter. It's whatever you
Okay.
want on that.
Just so I can keep track of it, I'm gonna put my stamina points in red.
Wait, we have bars? We have health HP bars?
If you double click on your token, you can mess
Oh.
around with those.
Oh,
3
that's
different
what
sets.
those are.
That's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
You can use them for tracking whatever you want, but
Oh, I'm gonna use green for HP because I'm not a Philistine.
Oh wait, wait.
Yeah, I like that.
Did
That's
we
kinda
heal
cool.
up to
No.
our
No.
max HP after leveling? Oh, okay.
no.
Shit.
But
I would
if
have
our
been
max
much better
HP
off. Bam.
Where is this? I'm gonna keep looking for it. Long story short, you're getting 1 hit on the Constitution poison tracker. But
Oh.
you are able. You guys are able to find a jar. Amai is able to find a jar.
before Amai gets close, maybe we shouldn't let Amai be the one that deals directly with the parasite. Hmm?
Agreed.
Centurion, the jar. Bring it close.
I didn't know if Mai gave me it. I think it might.
She does not. In fact, she goes towards Kamiya like 1 step closer.
Ah!
Why?
She's not listening to you in
I'm
case
a
you
rat.
haven't noticed.
For once, I trust the medical bot more than the giant bear.
I'm
you
gonna
serious?
grab Mai. No, you're not
Not
going near the
letting you.
fuck off. What do you mean I can't grab you? I can grab you.
I'm saying she's not letting you, so it's gonna have to be a contested
Oh,
roll. What
okay.
do we
What's
roll
the
for
roll? It's the combat maneuvers.
So.
I think that technically falls under a grapple.
So.
What is a grapple?
I need. Let's see. Where the fuck is it on your guys' sheets? Oh.
It's
Just the saves. Ah, there we go. I need am I to make a reflex save, and I need Centurion to make a dex check.
Okay. Fuck. Please, nat 1. Please, nat. Fuck.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you are not able to get her. She easily dodges out of the way.
Seeing Centurion flop to the ground as Amai deftly dodges at him, Krim is just going to side and be like, alrighty then. Kamala?
Now, am I? Just grab it carefully, and then place it in the jar.
Okay, can I make a medicine check to remove it without hurting them more?
Yes. Moderate difficulty.
Oh, I was going to do that one. Alright. Ah, no, I
I mean,
dropped
to
my
be fair, Mai is probably the better one to do it.
Yeah, no, fair enough, fair enough.
Oh!
With a 12, you are able to remove it. Oh,
Okay, and I immediately put it in and close the jar.
yes. Oh, I found it. Constitution poison track. You take a -2 penalty to fortitude saves, con checks, etc., etc. I'm going to screenshot this. Until you take a long rest. Oop.
Oh, by the way, Krim, if you don't put in the max, then it won't show those bars.
No, I did put in the max.
It
your
only
HP
shows
is
it
5?
It only shows it to you. I have to go in and do editing shit to make everybody be able to see it.
No, because I can click on Krim and see the numbers, but the bar is really, it makes it look a little cluttered, in my opinion.
Oh, you want me to take off the max?
Yeah.
Oh.
just so I can see what's up.
Remind me.
Oh, you guys aren't supposed to be able to see each other. Hold on.
There we go.
Okay, while you guys work that out, after Mai puts the parasite in the jar, she looks at Kamiya.
How hurt are you?
I'm okay. You just
She
didn't
goes
really
to
get an
examine
opportunity
them
to
anyway.
recover.
Like the wound, how bad is it?
There's like a circle shaped like bite mark on Kamiya. It didn't actually bite that deep. So there's no actual like missing flesh.
Okay, I would like to search the ship for some disinfectant and gauze.
Yeah, you're able to find that.
And then I'm gonna apply it to their arm. Just to make sure there's no, like, infection brewing.
Well, you can definitely see that Kamiya's poison, or, well, envenomed, but think that it'll go away with time. You don't actually have a cure to something like this on the ship.
Yeah.
Unable to remove current condition. Antibodies should suffice. Will be weakened for a while.
Well, at least we don't have to lie about having the specimen. I hope a live thing's better than an egg. Or on par.
My.
Once she finally gets the wound cleaned and, dressed, then she actually acknowledges Grim.
May I see the parasite?
She hands it over.
Grim examines it with his eyes. I'd like to go examine this for a while. Any objections?
Only
Knock
if you kill it.
yourself out. What?
I don't plan on killing it.
I object if you plan on killing it. If not, then that's fine, because we need it alive to show big dude.
I don't plan on killing it. Just want to, look at it, study it a little bit, since we are going to be releasing this thing, supposedly. Mainly just scientific curiosity on my end.
Okay, have fun with that.
Grim's gonna go upstairs, go to his little workbench.
Absolutely, yeah. You'll be able to do some studies, just overtime on it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you please back up.
You're gonna have to explain personal space.
We're gonna go after that later, Jesus. I'm too busy with it.
Hey, can I go lay down?
Yeah. Do you need help?
Not a problem.
No,
Do you
I'm fine.
require
Kamiya
assistance?
takes like 2 steps and then just collapses onto the sofa.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nah.
Emai's gonna carry them upstairs.
My hero.
Acting?
My hero.
Oh, hello.
Oh no, you're alone with it now!
Oh, well. I'm not paying attention to it. I'm too busy focused on the machine.
As you're working, the little Rex just comes over, plops down. It looks very funny if you were to be looking at it, because it sticks its 2 big legs out in front of it and its tail behind it. So it's kind of like sitting like a child.
I look down and just notice it eventually. Go, oh, hey. little
Have
pet."
we named the
No,
I
yeah.
almost said the
we have
dog.
not.
the T-Rex?
I'm petting it. I want to pet it.
It makes a low rumbling sound in the back of its throat.
Yeah, he's so cute. Alright. I want to go back to this. I'm gonna press the button to turn it on to see if it flies.
Hello, user.
Hello. Sassy?
Yes. How can I help you, Sen?
Are you everything good? Diagnostic check.
Running diagnostic.
Now, is this the ship talking or the thing talking?
Oh, it is your drone talking.
Okay.
Diagnostic complete. 17 spaces found where more appropriate parts should be replaced in order to reduce wear and tear on mechanical systems. Software running at 97% efficiency.
All right. Check propeller strength right now.
And it slowly floats up into the air to eye level with you.
All right. Not bad.
Rotors fully operational.
Doing navigation check now. Attempt to navigate to second floor of the drunken chariot.
Confirmed. And it makes its way over to the stairs, or the ladder, goes straight up, and then stops in room 2.
Okay. Now, memory check. Go back to same position. And place exact coordinate, or go back to exact coordinates and land.
And you hear it whiz back down, and it lands probably within about a centimeter of where it had initially taken off from.
Alright, not bad. Do that. Alright, now the only question I ask of you. Do you think, through combat statistics, manipulator arm or camera would suit this chassis?
What are you looking... What sort of output are you looking for this particular drone? Are you looking for scouting or handling of objects?
That is a good question. Give me a second to think it over.
Confirmed. Have you installed a weapon system on this?
It already has a weapon system. It comes with it. I forgot to add it onto the set sheet, but that is one of the things. It has an arm for a gun. It's like a gun arm specifically.
Okay.
Fucking. All right. Have you ever heard of personal space? Am I?
New concept.
Okay. Usually people have a radius of around them that they deem comfortable or uncomfortable to be standing in.
She looks down at the floor.
Not uncomfortable to be standing here.
You fucking kidding me? Notice how your leg is basically next to, like, literally behind mine?
Yes,
A little
but
little
does not cause balance issues.
Yes, however, if I step back, what happens?
Unable to phase through solid matter.
Correct. Meaning I would
Bump
I would
to me.
yeah, I would lose balance. Give me 2 feet at least of space, please.
Okay, you see like a bunch of little numbers pop up on her eye display as she moves exactly 2 feet away.
That's Jesus Christ. That's like 6 feet. Not.
It's hard to tell with this grid.
Yeah, that's fair. Like that. Thank you.
Repurposed the SAB body for this.
Yeah. I took Sassy's I guess a copy of her AI, and now it's into it. Basically, it's basically part of integrated pretty well. Sassy, introduce
Yes.
yourself.
Greetings, am I Sassy version 1.1 designation Meta hover drone.
Hold on.
Greetings. Emai, independent, medical, artificial intelligence.
Let's see. I gotta get something real quick.
She then looks to the leftover parts, if there were any, of
Go
the
ahead.
sap.
Was once used to build.
Build?
Yes, builder robots. SAB.
I see. I have yet to figure out what I'm going to use this one for. Originally, the naming designation was Meta, or Mechanical Assistance. But I do not know. I might do it for scouting. What says you?
Not entirely sure.
Of course.
New purpose: the destruction of Sen's enemies.
That, yeah, it does have the ability to shoot. God forbid.
Question. What defines enemy?
Whatever
Usually-
Sen designates.
She looks back to Sen.
Make sure to designate it properly. Do not want to be shot for dragging you away from danger.
It knows what its allies are. I can pretty certain, at least say that. That job. Where the hell is? I'm trying to look at the manual right now for drones. I'm trying to figure out where the hell it is.
Let's see. There it is. On
it an armor?
page 75, drone chassis. It has a weapon mount.
Yeah, I knew that. It has that, and at the first, it gives you
Building your drone.
1 feet or one operation. It has basic mods first level. You can choose any of the mods on the basic mod list. Whenever your drone gains a new mod otherwise specified, you cannot install a single mod more than once. Page 77 is the list
Yeah,
of
it's the
mods.
next page, yeah.
So what he asked for was, would he rather have the camera, which allows him to manually see through it, or manipulator arms, which allows to do simple things with hands. You know, I mean, like opening doors, typing on a keypad, wielding weapon. You can do or attempting any skill checks that require manual dexterity.
With arms, I could perform function of original SAP unit in building. With camera, you can use me to scout out dangerous areas without putting yourself in harm's way. With arms, I could throw grenades.
You could do that, huh? And you can arm C4 too.
Confirmed.
All right, we'll do that. Once we talk to our god friend and get the spot for the seed, we will go back and get you some parts, because it seems I've used basically most of it up, at least the decent quality stuff.
Yeah, I will say... Let's see, where did we put the notes on, like, making shit?
Let me check. I think we
making
made that in
unconventional
rules.
equipment. So I will say you have about 300 creds of tinkering supplies left.
Okay, that's not bad. How much for the arm?
Oh, you're able to just kind of take the arms off the old robot, off the old android.
Okay, that's a little sketch of shit. Arms it is.
Like, after you're done building your drone, you'll have 300 creds worth of tinkering supplies.
Got you. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. Sen just proceeds to take off the arms of the robot. Essentially, make it very more bare bones. The outer chassis of the arms are removed for the sake of the fact that it needs to stay and hover. So it's just the bare metal arms, so we can manipulate it properly, and then just attach it on. I'll have to go through some wiring, but for now, your arms have been attached. Not bad.
Make me a computers check, Sen.
Okay. Just note that I get a +1 on it says something with insight.
Okay, you get a +1.
Okay. I don't know how to add that. I guess
We'll just say +1 to your roll.
Okay. Said engineering or computer.
A 30. As you finish attaching these arms, and Sassy kind of hovers in the air and begins to manipulate the arms, you can almost sense coming from the AI.
Oh, it's a murder bot.
Ben almost is elated by this, but he eventually stifles it for a bit. That's very good.
I can do so much for you and your friends now. Thank you, Sen.
Of course. Almost send. Actually, I don't know if anyone here can sense his emotions right now. Shit.
Make me a sense motive check, Emma.
Something tells me this won't go well.
No.
Jesus Christ!
Huh.
You have no idea. Sen's kind of standing there. The robot's kind of floating there.
Better yet.
Tell that he's feeling something, though. I
No,
can't tell what it is.
Maybe. Kind of.
Better yet. A tear almost rolls down his eye. You think he's sad?
Okay. Bit of character development since the last time we've seen him. She turns to Centurion and goes,
What emotion are you feeling?
I'm very happy right now.
he puts her finger a centimeter away from his eye.
Then why the indicator of sadness?
It's nothing. I'll tell you later.
Tell me now.
Jesus Christ. Listen, it's very personal. I really don't want to get into it.
Thought we
Trust. And he says it in his own voice.
each other now.
Yes, a decent amount, but that's rooted deep with a lot of my stuff. All right, listen. Fuck it. Essentially, I've been always wanting to make something like this. No one really ever believed that I could. It's just I'm happy because I could do it. I'm crying because I'm remembering that moment. Does that make sense?
Information updated.
Jesus Christ.
and she takes her finger away from the very close vicinity it had to your eye.
And here we're gonna cut to Kamiya and Krim.
Crim's whistling a little tune.
Krim's whistling as he's observing this worm, and Kamiya, you're resting. When you hear the slightest sound coming, are you on the top or the bottom bunk?
Bottom.
You see the top bunk sag down, almost as if someone's laying in it.
Krim, is there someone on the top bunk?
Cream turns around. Huh?
Krim, you see a familiar silver-haired elf, kind of just lounging on the top bunk.
We have a guest. Cream turns back around.
Huh? I look over the side.
So, you've decided to take my quest?
Well, yeah, but we couldn't get an egg, so this thing followed us on our ship, so I hope that's good enough.
As long as
point
you
over
put
to
it
the-
somewhere that it can breed, then that is acceptable.
Yep. So, about those coordinates, huh?
Yes. What I want you to do is once you have entered into open space, launch it from this position at this angle, and he rattles off some numbers. And at that point, you will find all of the information you requested in your ship's databanks.
So you want us to fire that thing out? Can't we just like take it to a place?
If you want to, that would take a little longer.
We have time.
Do we?
Now,
I promise you that we will find a planet and we will put it on.
then
we will
here's
find a
exactly
celestial
what
body
I
and
want
we'll
you
put
to
it
do.
on.
I'm
Okay.
perfectly fine with just launching it into space.
When you make your way back to the Citadel, you will find a destitute, homeless rat living in the exchange. Sell him
Wait.
this worm.
I think I know the rat you speak of.
Oh,
Does this rat go by the name of Kickstart?
no, Kickstart is not homeless.
Oh, he
First
looks
But
like
he
Sounds
does
like-
kickstart.
You'll find a destitute old rat. Sell him this worm. He'll pay you some credits for it. And everything will be handled from there. And then you'll find the information you request on your ship's databanks.
Will this be? Will this? Will the rat use this for any purposes that I should be concerned about?
It's a parasite. All uses of
is?
it are concerning to some mortals, intriguing to others. Some would even find oddly pleasant.
Ew.
Cream does a little snicker.
There are those that enjoy the suffering of it. It's balanced.
How does that bottle?
Well, I would prefer it if we didn't cause anything bad. Don't get me
Then-
wrong.
Very
We could
nice.
find a place. We could find a place to have it cohabit with some people.
It's a parasite, not a symbiote. It's not.
Well, we find an environment that can sustain it in a healthy manner. I feel like that's fair enough.
Fish. in the bed disappears.
Oh, motherfucker.
Krim turns around in his swivel chair. You know, far be it from me. Maybe it's just because I believe every word that comes out of your mouth, but real knock-up job with that negotiating there.
Well, I didn't want to do anything that would cause
Panic, endanger the lives of civilians that aren't, involved in this, infect
Yes.
people.
Yes,
if only
thank you.
someone had decided to destroy the parasites. Oh, wait.
Look, we need the coordinates.
So if only somebody had, say, decided to launch it off into space and just so happened to have put in the launch coordinates wrong so that it would blow out into space harmlessly.
I was trying.
But no, you negotiated us into hand delivering it to some poor elderly rat.
Look, we can still do the they didn't say that we had to go to the rat. Like, we can still do the launch it into space thing. It was options. They were giving us
Options. And by chance, did you recognize that the god knew about the Citadel and rats light years away from them? But they're not omniscient.
Gods travel.
Yes, they
We've had
travel.
guys at the Citadel before.
And this one may just travel and find our bluff was just that. You are a really good liar because you actually made me believe that you could handle this.
Oh, shit.
Krim? That
Yes.
hurt? I'm going to pretend you didn't say that.
So, Captain, what shall we do?
I'm not the captain.
I know, but you like to act like it, so I'm giving you the reins.
That is
Well, that's just
stupid.
pissy. Like, now I'm in a position where, like, if I suggest something to do other than what you suggested, that's me playing into the fact that you think I'm that you're like, captain. Nah. But if I do the thing, but if I do the thing that you want to do, then that's still me giving an all clear to something you've already suggested, which would then just keep it. So what I'm going to do is shut the fuck up, and I turn over to Sen because I would imagine that they had made some noise coming in. And I'm going to let Sen decide. Sen, do we launch this shit into space or sell it to a rat?
That's Captain's order, it seems, Sen. What do we do?
What the fuck are you guys? What are you guys bickering about? What happened?
We got an impromptu visitor. Didn't even knock. Real rude of them.
Okay, was it? I'm assuming it was the god.
That it was. He gave us
Okay.
the option to either launch the parasite at a specific coordinates at specific angles in order so that it would make landfall somewhere and continue to breed, or we hand it off to the rat back at the Citadel, back at the Citadel, for a few credits and to make sure that it again propagates.
You chose the launch out, right?
Not exactly. We like to keep our
We're
options
deciding.
open here, don't we, Captain?
Stop!
So it seems that we are told to give it to the rat. Then
It was, how do you say, an option.
It's an option. I'm saying we let you decide, so nobody has to pick.
Jesus
None
Christ.
of us have to pick. It's a third party who wasn't here.
May I weigh in, Centurion?
Go on.
I think we should make a lap back to the Citadel.
For what reason?
Why not? We could use more supplies. This planet has proven more hostile than we thought. We could re-up on more fuel and other such necessities, and the credits would help us in getting more gear. Though, I am saying this knowing the risk of us getting caught by those poor Vex we hoodwinked is a real possibility.
My concerns for the Vex are not needed. I don't think they would. If they do track us down, it wouldn't matter. We have the firepower to kill them. As for the go on, Cam.
Oh, I was just gonna say, look, if we don't want to go back to the Citadel, we could always jettison it into space and then go to
No,
some
no.
station.
Hold. I want to go back to the Citadel. I just listed the reasons why. And, well, Captain, you just gave us the option. Why not take it?
You're not. Alright, Prim, listen. Enough antagonizing.
Centurion, I would not put our lives in danger over a petty squabble. My reasons were just, I do want us to return. At least for a brief moment.
And I'm saying we could go to a different station, as much as I might not want to go to that particular station, where there would be much more reliable and above board places to go and fulfill what you want to do.
No, I also do want to sell it to the rat at the Citadel.
So now you want to sell it to the rat at the Citadel. You know.
Oh, I never
want
said
to
I
jettison it into
didn't.
space.
I just said, did you think it through?
Pardon my intrusion, Captain.
Ah, sassy.
There are
I'm
no
not-
stations.
Fuck!
There are no stations in this sector accessible without a warp drive. We are at the fringes of space.
Regardless, I still want to go to the Citadel myself, too.
I would like to
I-
have a Mize vote as well, though I believe we are now in a majority. Prim hits the intercom. Amai, could you come up to the bedrooms?
She's currently feeding the baby dino, making sure it's like not hungry.
Take your time.
Roll me a sense motive check real quick, or is there animal handling? I forget.
I'm not sure. Let's see.
If it's for the pet, it'll be animal handling, right?
Right, I don't remember if
Yeah,
that
but there's
exists.
no. There's no
life
animal handling here.
science,
Okay,
there
Life
is-
science, I
do
guess.
do a sense motive.
Sense motive?
Poor why? 11.
As they were
So you keep trying to feed it a bit too long. Like you give it a steak and it gobbles it down, and then you try to give it a second steak and it kind of like nudges it before begrudgingly eating it, and then you give it a third steak and it just kind of looks at you. And for a second you're like, why isn't it eating? Is it defective? Oh wait, it's probably full.
It comes.
fucking dinosaur!
She comes back with the raw steak in hand.
It's like dripping a trail on the floor.
Yeah.
What are you doing with the steak?
Feeding Dino.
At least put a plate under it. We're not savages.
Is the dino full?
It won't eat anymore.
May I have the steak then?
She hands it to Crib.
Thank you.
Grim, you're not going to eat.
Jesus Christ!
What? I've been working hard today. I'm hungry.
You could have at least like seasoned it. We have a spice room.
Yes, and the last time we did that, I got an addiction. Speaking of which, I'm going to need a fix soon, or this will be a problem. Anyway,
Oh yeah, I forgot.
come on.
Yeah, we should put. I could actually go for a hit myself.
No.
What do you mean we're gonna put a moratorium on that? Because you sound like you're gonna be an issue in a second. Am I? We are deciding whether or not we should jettison this creature. He shakes the jar out into space, or if we should go back to the Citadel and hand deliver it. Sorry, was that the
Was
creature
told.
noise?
Yeah, that was creature noise.
Okay.
You shook the jar. It's gonna make a noise.
It's
Okay.
a worm.
No,
Yeah,
I
worms
like
can
that it
make
makes
noise.
noises. Leave it be. It's canon now.
It fucking bit onto my arm. It's gonna.
That doesn't
have a
mean it has vocal cords, but I like
But
it.
that means
so
it has
we're
a
keeping
mouth, and so a mouth can make a sound.
If
No,
Greg can
that's
have
not.
mouths,
A mouth
alright.
can make this sound.
The fuck?
Exactly.
You not?
Exactly.
All right,
That's the sound
everyone,
we
stop
make.
deep throating your mic and get back to the conversation at hand.
Yeah, Amai, what were you saying? I'm so sorry.
Was told the parasite would be exterminated.
Chains of plans. Our captain, and he gestures, has decided to
He
talk to the god.
Doesn't look to where you gestured.
I figured you don't pick up on cues. Our glorious leader, Kamala, decided to talk with the god and say that we would deliver it or jettison it. And I, for one, think that would be a rousingly good idea.
Wait.
Like for it to die.
That will be taken into account. However, with Centurion's vote and my vote, we are in a majority. I will not ask for your help out of respect, but we will be making a lap back to the Citadel as things are.
Silence is deafening.
That it is.
She
Now,
just walks away.
now, if you'll excuse me, since we will have to deliver this creature back, I have a lot of studying to do in the interim.
I'm gonna take this time to have a nap.
As you should. You've been
And-
working so hard, Captain.
I got bit by a worm!
Okay, both you. Enough.
I will remind you that Krim has a giant bite wound across his chest and back from when he got thrown.
But I'm sure yours.
Didn't I?
You
I'm
healed
not
part of it.
saying you also can't nap. You're the one choosing to go.
That I am. Almost as if when I make a decision, I follow through.
Krim
Night,
showed
Captain.
sass this episode.
Does Krim need to roll any sort of life science checks on the worm?
What are you?
I
trying to
also,
figure out
I
about
should-
it?
Yes, I actually do. I should tell you. I have a secret goal here, and I will send it to you directly.
All right, and we will.
Secret goal.
We'll
What the
talk about
fuck?
that then at a later
Buggers.
point. So,
That's perfect.
important question, since everybody seems to be going around doing things. Is anybody going to pilot the ship off the planet, or?
I was going to get to that.
Aren't
Okay.
we? Don't we need to fix it first?
Well,
The
we
door-
need to
Oh,
get it
yeah,
to-
there's the Citadel as well.
The door.
We need to get it to the Citadel in order to fix the ship.
The door
right?
is stuck closed.
Yeah.
Door stuck.
Door stuck,
Door's stuck.
please. I beg you.
Pull,
We're dead.
pull's closed.
All right.
Door
Oh
stop.
no. Due to dead.
Yes, due to that.
Yes.
All right. I'm just gonna leave it there for now until we get back so I can fix it. Sen just looks very displeased at the whole conversation that was just had. More sad than anything, and just kind of goes to the ship to drive it off.
Krim, as a
Yes.
fellow crewmate asking another fellow crewmate, would you have you decided whether we're going to jettison the creature or sell it?
Sell it. We should go back
Sell
to
it.
the Citadel.
Right. Okay. In that case,
Thank you for asking my
did-
input, Captain. I'll be right back, by the way.
stop. Did the god give us any way of contacting them?
No.
Shit.
Not a character, he is a god.
Wait, are we still on
aside-
the planet?
Yeah.
Yes.
For the moment.
Am I
Okay.
initiating a long rest in like a charging station?
All right.
I'm gonna see if I can shout and summon the god. Just be like, "Hey, god dude, can I talk with you?" No.
You hear a whisper, and then you see that everything is stopped. Krim is motionless at his station, and the very air systems on your ship are not functioning at the moment. And you see the worm staring at you.
Fuck.
Yes?
Oh my! Oh, you can. Oh, that's weird. So, are you going to give us the coordinates now for the safe area, or because we're planning on selling it to the rat? That's been decided unanimously. Well, almost.
As I told
Do we
you,
have to sell it to the rat? Okay.
once it is sold, the information will be on your ship's data logs.
And you can promise me that? You know, typically when we make deals like this, I get people to sign contracts just in case.
Contracts are not my domain.
Well, it appears a lot of your, I don't know if you'd call them siblings or peers, they engage in contracts a lot, especially with me. Or rather, the company. So,
Ulanus does not engage with your kind. Metis is dead. Bephalon only cares about the dead. And the crow, you don't have its taint. Interacting with Garvon is not a specialty.
I'm very well aware. But still, is there a way I can get your word? I want to say, during this whole thing, Camilla, like, uncharacteristically, very dead face, like, no emotion whatsoever. This is pure business right now.
You want hard proof that I will keep up my end of. I was willing to trust you, but not trust me. And like it's despite having like a circular mouth, it almost appears to be grinning at you.
What can I say? Trust is very fickle in my circles.
Then remember, just for this. And you feel a burning pain worse than anything you ever felt before on your skin, on the skin of your right forearm. If you're wearing anything over it, you feel the immediate urge to pull whatever it is off of it so you can uncover whatever is causing this.
I feel like I'm out of the plate armor right now. Like I'm just in casual wear.
I put gauze on it.
Yeah.
This is the other one. This is not the bite wound.
Yeah. So it's like rolling up the sleeve really quickly.
And you see a brand on your skin of a set of scales, like weighing scales. We will both be forced to uphold our ends. Any deviation on your part, and you die. Any deviation on my part.
You know, simple pen and paper works as well. Like, even though the pet, like, it is like a very reserved grimace through the pain, but like, Camilla's upbringing has trained them immensely on, like, during a business deal, you never fucking waver. To do so is a sign of weakness. Like, that shit is ingrained.
Would it have been? What would you do if I failed to do what I had written with mundane ink on mundane paper? Sued me?
You underestimate the power of Hammersmith weapons technology.
And you
Your kind has
underestimate
felt
my
it before.
power.
Well then, it seems we're both in agreement.
I was
Don't
given...
question the power of a company. Sometimes it may rival that even of a god.
I was given the task once, putting down the star molds. None too big for a cage. As that time is coming once again.
Well, I would have no issue if my mother was removed from the equation. Maybe someone in management would be a little more forgiving should they take over.
You hear the voice next to your ear, and you realize the parasite is wrapped tightly around your throat. I am God of Balance. So I do not do things. Really, all must be kept even.
Pardon me. Well, then you must see the irony in your words when you're wrapped around my neck.
If you wish me to kill a being, then you must be willing. For me, then you must be okay with saving one just as horrible. They are fated to die. Is that something you're willing to do?
Whoever said anything about killing, I merely said removed from the equation.
And you're talking
Don't.
to a very literal being. I do things.
But in balance, shouldn't both sides of the same coin be considered? To do stuff purely your way, when it is an agreement between both I and you, well, that wouldn't be very fair or balanced now, would it?
I am balance.
You do a bad job at it. This conversation is over. You may leave.
Enjoy every second that your organs function in concert with each other.
I
And the
intend
parasite
to.
is back in the bottle, and everything is started again.
Do it.
Cammy is like back to just a very like neutral, not the same sort of neutral, but just like a calm sort of thing. But then, as the pain reemerges on the fucking brand, it's like, God fucking damn it!
Krim, Kamiya was laying down on her bed, and the next second she's kind of like sitting up and yelling in pain.
Now, this is out of character, gang. I left this time, one, to help my grandmother as usual. But two, because I tried to chase after the ice cream truck and I wasn't able to get it. So if Krim becomes much meaner in the next few interactions, you know why. Anyway, Kami is in pain, you say?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh. Krim would help, but I'm upset. Anyway.
But I missed out on ice cream.
Stop. And then I went inside to grab like money and shoes, and then it went away, and I'm so viscerally
that's
upset.
where you made the mistake. You grabbed shoes.
I didn't know
don't
they're
need shoes
Crocs,
to
bro.
buy
They're
ice
Crocs.
cream.
They slide on. It took no time. It was already down the street. I would have had to run. I can't run flat foot on asphalt. That would have been foolish of me.
I would have done it.
Small price
Anyway,
to pay for ice
Krim,
cream.
Krim not being a heartless monster, only not liking Kamiya as a person, not as like an intrinsic being that should die, will show concern. He'll get up from his work table. Ooh. He'll hit the intercom as he goes, Amai, could you please come upstairs?
She's in suspended
I
animation.
don't
She can't hear
think
you.
this is something Amai could deal with. I
Jesus.
got confirmation of our deal. And shows the brand to Krim.
You see
Looking bite.
you see a brand in the shape of a set of scales on Kamiya's forearm.
What do you mean by you got confirmation?
Well, seeming as you refer to me as the captain so much, I thought I'd take a little gamble here. If we deviate from the plan, I die. If they do, and don't give us the coordinates, they die.
You did what?
I took initiative. Because I care about getting the job done.
I wanted to
Now,
teach you a lesson
if
on
you
your
would like to
arrogance.
doubt again how much I give a shit about this crew, you may be my guest. But now that my life is on the line, I suggest we get to the Citadel. Pretty
gets-
quickly.
Krim gets real close to you and puts his very large paws over your relatively small head. Like the idiot sandwich thing.
Yeah.
You have spent our entire time together calling buckshot. I was trying to show you why that's probably not a good idea. You have already driven a Mai against you. Centurion and me, it would only be a matter of time. So, I was doing a bit of dramatic irony, as it were. You not remember our conversation on the Citadel where I asked you politely to stop doing that, and you continued.
Maybe the socially stunted person might not take irony as irony. Now,
Oh my God.
it's a little bit too late to do that, so could we please get to the Citadel?
You hear the
my
engine
God.
spooling up as Sen begins to lift you off from the planet.
Krim lets them go.
Should you survive this gamble, we are going to have a long talk. Do you understand me?
Well, I just hope you don't doubt my dedication again.
About your dedication, it was about how you keep putting a foot up your ass and you have shoved both.
Did I hear this?
Yes!
Noted.
Wait, is the intercom get left on?
I did not turn it off. I was
Please
very
don't
upset at you. Everyone on the ship can hear this.
I really wish I wasn't in suspended animation for this.
Ma, you're having really weird robot dreams right now.
You see Kamala
It's like-
in a very contorted position with both feet up their ass.
Feet up their
Very
ass.
odd.
I was about to say the exact same thing. That's brilliant.
Krim
Oh.
goes back to studying the worm more feverishly than before.
I swear to fucking God, I'm going to wring their neck myself by the end of this.
Now I'm gonna point something out here. Krim, that thing that you DM'd me about, I will point out that Kamiya said any deviation.
I know what they said. The whole point of what I was trying to do is to be subtle.
I know.
You know, the thing Kamiya was supposed to be. But it's fine. Krim's still gonna go with it, because now it's the choice between the ecosystem and one acquaintance?
Okay.
In a distance to you guys, it sounds like rapid light thuds are happening in the pilot room.
The jury on fucking in the cockpit? What's going on?
You'll say.
What? Okay.
Old bears above.
The ship heads off into space.
By the way, do I get the results of my 5 life science checks right now, or do I just have to wait on that one?
Yeah, I DM'd it to you.
Oh, okay, wunderbar, wunderbar.
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 You are asleep and you are a fool.
Being a
So-
fool has no bearing on my ability to correct your German.
So, you all are making your way through space to back towards the Citadel. Krim, your experiments seem to be blossoming fruits as you find what you're looking for. And as you go to work at this particular thing with your scalpel, Kamiya wakes up screaming again.
was hoping
Kamiya,
to do
someone
that.
is stabbing you in your abdomen.
I was actually hoping to do this chemically, you know, that would leave less of a trace. But yeah,
Oh, okay, that works too. Kamiya, someone has poured acid onto your abdomen.
yeah, your screams are really inconvenient. I'm doing a lot of delicate work over here. What's going on? There is acid. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Krim's going to put down the chemicals.
After a couple seconds, Kamiya, the pain fades away.
You're having another one of your dreams, striking more deals.
Can I do? Oh god, what sort of check would this be to be able to tell what's happening?
A religion check.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Uh,
Good luck with
I
that.
would assume that that's mysticism because I'm not seeing.
Oh shit, there isn't religion and this is there.
God, there's no God here, only bears.
Yes, make me a mysticism roll.
Oh wait, could I do culture?
Ooh.
Ah, damn. You sure? Oh, come on.
Yes, I'm
oh,
sure
bro.
it's
Wouldn't
mysticism.
mysticism have more to do with like the class I'm in?
There is no religion check, so this is the closest thing to a check having to do with something to do with a god.
Okay.
And mysticism, I would argue, is very close. In fact, your mystic
got a
class
16.
has religious overtone,
All right, a 16.
if you like.
Yeah, you've been cursed. And as you like are sitting up and panting, you're like looking around like in a fever, and you see a small like eyedropper, presumably filled with acid, and the worm is almost like writhing in pain as it's like pinned down to Krim's desk.
Could you stop experimenting on the worm?
I
I think the seal is a little more than confirmation. I think I'm cursed to be bonded with the worm.
sorry.
Do not laugh.
All Krim does is looking directly at Kamiya. He runs a claw about the length of the worm and then specifically pokes it at the tail end.
What does that mean for you?
Oh, foot up your ass!
You feel a stabbing pain in your right foot.
Okay.
You fucking idiot.
Stop fucking doing that.
My apologies. I was unaware that your life was tied to a worm.
After
I would
I
say
said
that's poetic justice. However,
Like, I'm really sorry, Ricky. These all kind of happened disjointedly, and then I looked at both of them and were like, oh no.
in, breathe out, Goose Raba. Breathe in, out, Raba. Allow me to check something else, Kamala. Your hand.
Come here.
Kamiya, my bad.
And I open my hand.
Thank you. Krim squeezes it very hard while looking at the worm.
The worm does not react.
Worms don't have hands, jackass.
Kamiya doesn't have a tail, but
I mean, fair.
It doesn't seem to be backwards compatible.
You don't say.
Damn!
What, so you would have tortured me instead?
No, I wasn't attempting to torture you. I was attempting to get one over on the god like you so graciously suggested.
Yeah, but I don't think it's the god. I think it's the worm.
Sorry, the worm. The worm cursed you?
The god cursed me to be bound to the worm.
That's what I'm saying.
I think. Not to him.
Over and above, I had a plan. I know I had a plan. One that would have even involved you working at your best capacity. But no!
Well, hell, Krim, it's almost like you could have told me.
It doesn't work if I tell you!
Well, I can't help you with it if you don't tell me what it is!
You are better ignorant!
That's
Okay.
rude!
Why is it rude? It's how you usually operate. Listen, I was going to chemically castrate the worm before we sold it. which means that it would not be able to propagate and infest whatever environment our rat buyer dropped it in. It would have been subtle. It would have been in such a way that God would never know. And if I didn't tell you, you wouldn't have to try to lie about it.
Oh, you can chemically castrate it.
Oh, okay. Crim begins again.
Okay, so
He'll stop when the sign shows itself, but he'll start again.
So I'm gonna try to not describe this in too much detail. Sen and Mai, kind of in your dream state, hear a lot of screaming. There's almost like a smoke of burned flesh coming from the bedroom. The worm is chemically castrated. And...
I said I would stop when the sign show. Whoa!
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, Kamiya starts screaming again as your abdomen, very particular part of your abdomen, has acid poured on it again.
Crim, and as you start screaming, Crim stops. He just started, did not complete the process. Woof. But Crim stops. Looks at Kamiya, like, Kamiya is like, I'm having a very hard time concentrating on the task at hand with all of your screaming. Could you not?
You can actually see, like, smoke coming from Kamiya.
Oh, shit. That's actually a bit too far.
Despite...
Kamiya doesn't even say anything, just death glares you.
That's the issue we're having now. And my apologies, I didn't think it would hurt you that bad.
Sen, knowing the scent of that exact thing, barges through the door.
No,
oh, hello, Sen. We're having
what have
another
you been
conversation.
doing
Would you like
in
to weigh
my
in?
sleep, Sen?
Not
Sen, you walk in the room, Crim is standing over the worm with an eyedropper, there's sizzling coming from the worm, and there's smoke coming from Kamiya's torso. Or abdomen.
He looks like he's about to cry. Because you guys were yelling for the past, 20 minutes at each other. But now he's just confused?
Kamiya reaches out their hand, trying to get Sen.
What are you doing?
Well, I was attempting to solve all of our problems. However, new ones tend to arise with this group. So, dealing with that, I guess.
What the fuck do you mean by that?
I was going to castrate the worm before we sold it so it would not impact the environment or anyone else, and in subtle a way that the god might never know. I thought it was our best chance of getting one over on them. However, Kamiya has taken initiative and decided to make a pact with the god that involves the worm being tied to them, which means if I, say, liquefy its reproductive organs, by the looks of it, it would liquefy Kamiya's as well.
Sen looks at Kamiya.
Kamiya's just still holding out the hand to Sen, tears streaming down face.
He goes over and makes sure that Kamiya's alright.
I just fucking grab you, bring you close, hold your hand, squeezing.
Sen looking at this just lets them do that. Sorry.
Kamiya requires immediate medical attention.
Is it okay if I make sure that I can check that?
Both of you, it doesn't matter if you make any rolls, you don't find anything medically wrong with Kamiya.
All vital signs. Normal.
When the fuck did I wake up?
About 10 seconds ago.
Sen looks at Crim. Crim, enough with the worm.
No, keep going.
What?
Well, there's
You
no
mean-
use of fucking stopping now.
And you get fucking spaded from this?
I'm going to put myself in such a way where I can maybe give Kamiya like CPR should it be needed later?
You can. As you are making your way over to Kamiya, everyone who's standing, make me a reflex save. As the ship, which is speeding through space, immediately comes to a halt. As you feel almost, not quite like an impact, but basically an impact at the front of the ship.
I'm pretty sure I'm sitting next to.
Now, is
But
it
then
is
you
it an
pulled me in.
impact, or is it like a sudden stop?
It's a stop.
It's like a sudden stop, yeah.
Okay.
Am I to make this or no?
I need you to make it,
pulled
yeah.
me in.
Basically everyone but Kamiya.
Oh, but
You-
come here. Okay.
Yeah, you're on your bed.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fair. Oh shit.
Krim?
I don't think.
I think.
He's here.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did he go
Aside
ahead?
from that,
Oh
weren't-
shit, okay.
wasn't he sitting down? Or
Okay. Well,
Why are we all getting sixes?
you two get fucking yeeted to the back of the room.
He was Kamiya holding my hand.
You were wrenched out of Kamiya's hand.
Shit.
That.
And yeah, the ship is full stop. You can hear the engines still working. And crew.
What's the status?
Dragon?
What?
Shen's eyes open wide. Dragon.
Dragon.
Fuck. Am I prone?
You're kind of crumpled against the wall.
Yeah. That's good.
I'm sorry, what did I miss?
So,
Dragon.
I need you to make a reflex save.
What the fuck?
Please get a 6. Please get a 6. Please get a 6. Aww.
Krim, you're able to
burned it.
stay up as the ship comes to a sudden and immediate halt. You can still hear the engines working, but the ship has halted, and you hear Sassy go, crew?
What do you mean,
Dragon.
Drac?
How close?
Alps.
0.00000000052 meters.
Prim does his little cantrip that can bring up computer terminals like wherever he is. He brings up specifically a viewing terminal. Do we have any outside cameras?
Yes.
Show them, please. He
You
puts
get,
a large viewing terminal on the side wall for everyone to see.
you get an immediate view of a decaying dragon skull
Oh,
Oh,
my
peering
god.
at you.
Oh no.
Judging on sizes, your camera is about the size of, like, one of its teeth, and it's holding the ship.
You're fucking kidding me.
Is it alive?
Oh, absolutely. There are two, solid red, not like regular fire, solid red flames burning in each of its eye sockets, of which there are 4 on each side of its head. And on its
Wait,
back, yes?
I was gonna say, can we tell if it's like you said decaying? Can we tell if it's the parasite?
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, absolutely not. As
God.
as you continue looking at it, and you can see that there's a structure built between the ribs of this gargantuan creature.
Oh. You don't reckon they have communications on the dragon?
I'll ping them. Sassy sent a signal towards the chest structure.
Would you like me to instead answer the call?
The
There's a
call.
call?
There,
Sassy, tell us these things.
the incoming call light has been blinking for the past 47 seconds.
I got
Nazareth,
it.
answer the call,
Sassy.
please.
Sassy,
Confirmed.
please turn notifications on.
Confirmed.
We had them off.
I might not have
It was
checked
on
that
silent
when I
mode.
was-
I played.
I might not have checked that when I was doing my sweep of the ship a few weeks ago.
You must have turned it off violating.
Attention, crew leaving the planet Caedalus. Permission to board requested.
Well, they have us in our jaws, so
Going over to get the
State
intercom.
your intentions.
Pacification and containment.
Of what?
Of the parasitic worms.
Fuck me.
Worms,
Ah.
plural.
so you're familiar with them.
And you hear this voice not coming from the terminal, but through space.
Through space.
Indeed. My brother has been building them for a while.
Oh god, not another god.
And I'm guessing you and your brother aren't on friendly terms? Considering.
Is
It
it,
is
possible
not-
that I can?
Oh, what?
Is it possible that I can identify who this is?
Yeah, so as you, yeah, actually, it's not really that hard, when, like, if you think about it for a couple seconds. This is Metis,
Of course.
the undead god of war, production, smiths, tinkerers, artificers, and doctors.
Sounds like a swell fellow. The undead bit.
And you can see on your terminal, Krim, because I assume you answered it there,
Yes.
that the person that is talking to you is wearing basically like a full body hazmat suit. So you can't really identify a race, but you can guess that they're some sort of physician. It's not that we're on bad terms with Cyclaris. However, he has not let one of his parasites out of his sight since he created him. And we want one.
You want one? For what purpose, if I may ask?
To create a fucking words.
Take your time.
In order to make... a vaccine is not the correct word, but basically we wish to find out what would kill them so that we can inoculate the populace of whatever planet it was going to go to, so that it cannot infect sentience.
Oh,
They want
Okay,
to
would that
immunize-
involve killing it?
Well, no, if we wanted to just stop it from going anywhere, then we would have just blown up your ship.
well,
That
gracious.
thanks.
Okay. I look over to Kamiya. Is there any place that is not affected by this comm system?
Oh, I could just hit the mute button. I
Give
could
us one
do
moment.
that.
So I already know that you guys made a deal, yeah? Okay.
Yeah. I would assume so, right?
What
Hmm?
were the terms of your deal?
So this person deals quite literally. So the literal terms of the deal is we go and sell the creature to the rat, and when we do that, we get the coordinates for the safe place for the seed.
Anything else?
The deal says nothing about altering the worm before we get there.
The worm.
Hence
Just the
why-
I
worm?
don't care about the
Hence
worm.
why I was going along with Crim's idea.
Is there a severity to this? Urgency,
Oh
time?
yeah, I'll die.
So if we give them this thing, we'll die?
No.
No, I'll die.
No,
If-
hold on.
If I don't sell the worm to the rat, I die.
Hold on. Hold on. Centurion, think. They want to inoculate the planet's people against the worm. That does not require killing it. Some experimentation may cause you, talking to Camille, discomfort. However, if they inoculate it, we can sell it, not damage any planet, ecosystem, or sentient species. Our friend here, alive and well, assuming all goes to plan. Also, just realized something. There's no time limit on that deal, is there?
No.
We can go as slow as needed to make sure that they aren't in any severe pain.
And who, if I recall, who did he ask to sell it to?
Some old rat.
Yep.
Old rat.
Old rat.
Do you think the
How
rat may be
old
dead?
do the rat folk usually live?
I confirmed it. It's not Kickstart. Just before you think.
Yes.
That
That's
depends on what society they live on. Like some of them that live in like really advanced societies with medical procedures are able to live for upwards of like 100 years. But then there are some societies where the average life expectancy is like 5.
Jeez.
Skaven.
And judging
Right.
the fact that you said that there was no like detours or delays with this, then okay, that's fine.
I think we can work with these. And did you share your knowledge about the god in question with us, Centurion?
No, I didn't.
I
But
think we
it's-
can.
I'm assuming you would also know because it's a pretty common god.
Most
enough.
people know about Metis, because like most people don't know what happened to Metis, but there was a 100-year couple period where Metis just was gone and then came back as this almost like a Dracolich. He was originally a gigantic red lung dragon.
Ah, right.
Man went on a vacation. And while I am not one to pray to the divine, I do know their reputations are there for a reason. I doubt the spirit of innovation in medicine would trick us. What say you, Centurion? And more importantly, what say you, Kamiya?
For once, that wasn't out of spite. It was a genuine consideration.
Of course, I'm concerned about you. I don't want you to die. I just want you to be a better person.
Well, I'm trying.
I know, I realize that now. I was a bit ham-fisted. We all have our faults. Some more than others.
Your bedside manners are horrible.
Well, I'm not the doctor on board. Now, a decision must be
Touche.
made.
If
I
Kami-
say we allow them to do what they need to do. I'll be fine.
Sen nods. All right then. If Kamiya is okay with it, then I suppose he'll be fine. And then Sen motions them to unmute the call.
Grim does so.
Have you come to a decision?
Permission
Okay.
granted.
On condition,
What?
Yes.
we will inform you of certain transaction that's gone on between your godfriend's brother and I. And we ask that you, during your manufacturing of the inoculant, do not kill the creature.
Oh, of course not. We had no plan to kill it. After all, if it's dead, we can't use it.
Right.
Use it.
Even after
We would also like the creature
right, yeah.
returned to us.
Well, again, yes. We know that Sir Claris has probably told you to bring it to a certain planet, or something like that. And once we find out what planet it was brought to, we will turn it to our own uses.
Wonderful, wonderful. What exactly does the process of inoculation entail, if I may ask?
Oh, we have to study and, well, basically study its DNA and find out the easiest way to kill it would be.
Alrighty. All standard stuff, then. Wonderful.
And I can only imagine that a god of such deals wouldn't take too long with that, right?
It shouldn't take more than... And he kind of, like, turns his head and talks to some people that are off the screen. 3 days?
Oh, wow.
Give or take.
This is, literally the perfect solution. Wow, okay. Yeah, no, yeah, guys? Yeah?
Sounds good.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, can we hang out on board? You guys got stuff to trade? Yeah?
Oh, potentially. Sure.
Oh, wonderful. This is cool. Yeah. Huh. Ooh, I thought everything was gonna go to pot there for a little while. Huh.
And suddenly...
Yeah.
The dragon
that's
starts
that's
attacking.
kind of the expectation when you're bitten by a giant Dracolich.
Oh, you're not in its mouth. It's holding you with one of its claws.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
then
that's
you're
not
clawed by
much
one.
better in the grand scheme of things.
If
but
it
thank
was
you.
using its
When
if
you're
it was using
clawed-
its mouth, it would be too big. Like you'd be
When-
kind of just floating around in its mouth.
Do you
Well,
guys have?
Kind of the expectation when you're clawed by a giant Dracolich.
Yeah. Is there an atmosphere there?
Of course.
All right, then. Let's take her in.
And to who do we owe the pleasure?
I am Unit 38427. Spawn of... Yes.
We'll be right back.
Well, thank you.
Got an abbreviated name there, or do you? Like a nickname?
You may address me as the head physician.
Gotcha. All right then. Go ahead. Come aboard.
And...
Sits there and then wait. Thinks for a minute. Wait, shit, the fucking back door is not up.
As you think that, you hear a very loud metal screeching sound. And if any of you go down to the cargo bay, you will see that the tip of a claw is stuck into the space where your cargo door is and pulls it open.
Fucking
Well, that's
Christ.
one way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Can openers and all that.
Shit.
Will we be able to pull it back down is the question.
I'm sure the god of innovation and technology has a qualified engineer or two, or at the very least the tools required. I should be able to fix it regardless of either.
Mai's watching intently as this head physician comes in.
Yes, actually, several people come onto the ship. There's about 7 of them. In fact, give me a hot second because I did not have tokens prepared yet for these guys. But I assure you that you will like them, see them.
Okie dokes.
I just had a really funny idea.
I don't like funny ideas. Your funny ideas aren't funny. Funny ideas cause my friend's abdomen to melt.
Listen.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
Not my own actions. I did nothing wrong.
Listen, I did nothing wrong. I made things happen. Oh, hello, B. I'm finally saying hi, lurking since the start. So, yeah, hi, hello. I hope you've been enjoying the session so far. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my fucking god, you did it!
As 7 of these odd alien life forms make their way onto the ship in full yellow biohazards.
Oh my god.
You're kidding me.
2319.
2319.
Greetings. Am I unit correct?
Correct.
Can you please show us to where the parasite is?
Affirmative.
And then she guides them to Krim's workstation.
Jesus fuck.
Harmful parasite contained in jar.
Yes, hello. My name is.
Greetings.
Hello, my name is Sully. I mean Crib, and I'm a bear. Who's your parasite?
And the head physician pulls out a pair of tongs that are slightly rounded and grabs the jar with them. Ah, perfect. Thank you.
I was gonna follow the head physician around, by the way.
Which one's the head? You'll never know. Oh,
And they make their way off of the ship.
can you close the door?
Oh, yes. Artificers will be on shortly to repair any damage that was caused.
Thank you.
Don't even have to do anything. This is a real serendipitous outcome, I must say.
It's code 2319.
Oh no. What does that mean?
Yeah, the
It's the
icon
Monsters,
that
Inc. one.
San used was from Monsters Inc. and code 2319 was at the beginning of the movie when
Yeah, essentially
Tyson
like a
comes out with a sock.
biohazard.
It's a child contaminant.
I was really seeing if you guys would actually explain to me a quite obvious reference, but thank you. I'm so glad
I didn't
glad
know-
I'm
I'm autistic. You
Ricky!
can't just do that.
Oh, wait, you
so
are?
sorry.
Yes.
Oh,
Congratulations.
congratulations.
Also, I
you.
wasn't 100% sure if that 2319 was just a joke reference or if the worm actually escaped for a second. Because I said, oh, how easy this all is. And then, oh,
About
no, the
20
worm's out.
seconds later, you see an alarm card.
God damn it!
Nah,
Do you
nah.
know why it's code 2319?
Actually, no.
Because 23 is W. So W is the 23rd letter,
Yeah.
and S is the 19th letter, which are the initials for white sock.
Oh, I get it.
Because it's
Because
a
he had a
sock.
little white spot
Yeah.
on his back.
Oh, shit,
Yeah.
okay.
He was a little monster with a foot fetish.
Yeah, what? That was a child's room. What are you insinuating?
Ooh.
Oh no, I made a mistake.
Fuck, go back, go back, go back. Delete the mod.
Alright.
You're not click.
So, I honestly expected that to take a lot longer. That is what I have
I mean,
planned for
we
today.
can end it here. We had a long session last time. You don't have to go the distance.
That is where we're going to end it today. I'm going to try to plan out stuff with the base on Metis. There will be, vendors and shit you can do and all that. So I should have that ready for next time. Let
August.
us find somebody to raid.
Thank you, everybody, for coming and enjoying another Age of Titan games. I've been your boy, Krim the Bear.
This is Age of Stars, Age of Titans.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
You said Age of Titans at the beginning. Have we been under the wrong name the entire time?
No,
This is
it's an
Age of Stars. I said
I
that
swear to
multiple
God, you
times.
said Age of Titans at
This
the
is
beginning.
The other one.
Yes,
Do
Sylphia.
not gaslight me right now. You definitely.
Krim,
either
say,
you-
Krim, say that again.
What's that?
Say your outro again.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, everybody, for coming to the Age of Stars game today. We've had a wonderful time playing for all of you. I'm your boy, Grim the Bear. I thought you were gonna build off of it and sign
No.
off as your character. I thought you were gonna, actually.
I'm Cameo Holtz.
You've already done it. Now that I had to tell you to do it, it's too late now.
Shit.
Already in the black.
Damn it.
All right.
Black.
Well, we're
Make
gonna
somebody
go.
great, somebody-
We're gonna go
I
raid the
am
Lunar
fine.
Canis,
Yippee!
who is playing some
Matt, do
Monster
your
Hunter. I'm working on it. You keep interrupting me.
I love Monster Hunter.
So we're going to go raid Lunar Canis, who is playing some Monster Hunter Rise right now. Thank you all so much for coming and seeing this episode of Age of Stars. Our schedule for the future is going to be every other week. Will be both campaigns. Saturday, 4 p.m. Age of Stars, and Sunday, 5 p.m. Age of Titans. That might be switching up a little bit. I'm trying to figure out the schedule with the Titans gang. And if I ever get off my lazy ass, I will actually finish doing the actual schedule thing that my wonderful friend Cynical Bunny did for me, which is an actual schedule for me to fill out and post to like Twitter and shit. So yeah, if I ever get around to doing that. Anyway, it has been so great seeing you all. I will see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. Bye-bye!
Bye, everyone, bye.
Adios. All right, are we off stream?
Fuck.